There you go.
All right, cool. All right, so the name of the feeder program. So we have. Let me start from the top. We have two different programs. We got our main program, our big program that we're going to make a ton of money in, and we're not going to focus on that right now. Okay, we're going to actually get bought into this main program that's we're going to make a ton of money in automatically. So we're not going to pay for anything in that main program. What we're doing is we have another program called 10 to Infinity. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to join 10 to Infinity. It's a feeder program. This feeder program we make money in, and the money that we make in that goes up to the main program to buy us into the certain levels. Okay. So the feeder program is only $10 one time. People, question me, how can you make thousands of dollars a week by just paying $10 one time? Well, it's ingenious, to be honest with you. That's why it took me so long to look at this pay plan, because I had to wrap my head around it, and I'm pretty good with numbers. And even Craig and I got on the phone and like, what? This is something different. This is a lot different than most. But anyway, the feeder program is $10, and what it does is you come in for $10 and you join what they call a hive. So you will be placed into a hive. A hive, as Bruce Martin has told me, is 6 people. I'm glad Bruce was on yesterday because I couldn't remember the word hive. So the name of our team now is called Busy Bees, because we're going to be creating lots and lots of hives. Um, so anyway, when you come into the business for $10, you're going to join a hive. And the way it works is you're going to try to get 2 people on your own. Okay. Let's not talk about spillover, because I'm not going to talk about it. That's a bonus and that's an extra. But I'll briefly explain how that works. But you're going to join a hive, and you're going to try to get, or you are going to get 2 people for $10 each. Be honest with you, if you can't get 2 people at $10, which is 2 Starbucks coffees, is what I drink on a daily basis. If you can't afford that, you should not join this business. I'm going to tell you that right up front. Okay. If you don't think you can get 2 people in for $10, you probably shouldn't join. But there is another option. You come in for $10, you're going to get 2 people, and then they're going to get 2 people. Once your hive is completed with 6 people, you make $39, and that $39 is going to get transferred directly to the main business and buy you into what they call a fast track. Okay. The other company is called PopG. Okay. That's the nickname. It's called Pro One Plus. But I'm not going to go into detail on how that works, but I will touch on it a little bit later. So our main program right now is called 10 to Infinity. And the reason why it's called 10 to Infinity is because it's $10 and it's infinite hives. And let me explain how that works. So examples, I have 50 personals currently right now. I can once the link comes out on Thursday, I'm going to send my link out to all 50 people. Once they sign up, if the first 6 people that sign up with my link are just going to create that hive, so you personally don't even have to get 2 people right away if you get into my link right away. The reason why is it's called spillover. So you can only create one hive at a time. So once that hive is created, so let's say I sign up, I create my hive, and 6 people join me, that hive is full. And then I make $39, and then it gets pushed up to the main program, and it buys me into that level. Then what it does, it creates another hive for me instantly. Within seconds, I have a second hive. Since I have 50 people, the next 6 people, which is 12 people total, those 6 people will go into that next hive, and then I'm going to create another $39, and it's going to buy me into. I think it takes 4 hives to go into the second level of PopG. So anyway, this is how it works. So You don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about spillover, but many people are going to get a lot of different spillover from this because there's already close to 300 people in this program. But on top of that, what we want to focus on is everybody getting 2 people. So if everybody got 2 people, then your hive is going to constantly be generating new hives. So once I get my second hive, it's going to create a third hive, then a fourth hive, then a fifth hive, and then a sixth hive. And every time that hive is full, it creates a new one. And the company pays for that. It's free. But there's good news for the people that say, I can't recruit anybody. But again, I'm just going to let you know, if you can't get 2 people to pay $10, you shouldn't join. But there is an alternate way. So when you join on Thursday, you can pay $10 and get 2 people on your own, or you can pay $30 and basically get 2 personals right away, like right out of the bat. So as soon as you pay your $30, you're going to have 2 personals instantly. Okay. So you can do that if you want to, but if you feel like you can't get 2 people to pay $10 for a business that can produce thousands of dollars a week, then you can. That's an option that you can do. The last Zoom that I had, I said I highly recommend not coming into the $30, but again, this is for people that want to make money and they don't want to talk to anyone, they don't want to post anything, and they just want to come in and say, hey, let me just buy 2 people in right away. So basically what you're doing is you're advancing your $10 for 2 people. The owner of the company has a church, a couple churches actually, and what he's doing is he's kind of donating and getting these people in these churches for free. So what we're doing is we're getting our 2 personals, and he's placing these people from the churches into our business. So you're not going to know who these 2 personals are, but you'll see them come in instantly in your back office as soon as you pay the $30. So you have 2 choices, or 3 choices actually. You can pay $10 and get 2 people, or you can pay $30 and get 2 instant personals right away, and your hive's going to start generating. And the third option is you can not come in at all. And if you feel like you don't want to pay 30, and you feel like you can't get 2 by paying 10, then we don't want you in this business, because this business is you've got to understand, the money's got to come from somewhere, right? And one-time $10 is something that is phenomenal, and I've never seen anything like it. And to produce thousands of dollars a week, just from the volume that I have seen on this team in the last 2 days, I have gone over the numbers in the calculator. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm not saying this so you guys can understand that this is reality and this could happen. Next week, if things continue the way they are, I could actually be making $5,000 a week in this business within 5-6 days. That's amazing amount of income. A couple things that I want to do, that if you don't know me by now, my goal is not to make money for myself, but I do want to retire and work from home. But my goal also is to help others. I've been in this industry so long that I've seen people struggle. I've seen people use their last dime and go into bankruptcy and use all their money because they believe in this industry. So my goal is to help others. So when I start making a good income in this, and I will be helping many, many of you guys that followed me in many of the programs, and we're going to make everybody succeed in this. That is the basic, I guess, introduction to what this is. I can go over some more details on the PopG and how that works. And I'm going to do that. I'm only going to take a few minutes to do that. But right now, what I want to do is introduce Candy. If Candy is on, she may not have a video, but I want her to come on and just speak a little bit about why she's excited about this program. Are you on, Candy?
Hey, Michael.
Hey, we can hear you.
Okay, great. I think I'm creating some background noise. I think that's me doing that. Let me get in another location, maybe put one of the other guys on, and I'll be back.
Craig, if you want to talk about this business and why you think this is going to be an awesome business for us.
I'm excited about this because I've been in some programs that cost $1,000 to join. I've been in some that were around $400 or $500 to join. The lowest and cheapest and the lowest entry point business I've ever joined where I made some money out of it was $25. And it lasted really strong for 2 or 3 months, and then it fizzled. And the reason it fizzled is it stalled out. It wasn't because of my efforts, but I couldn't duplicate it. You know, when if you could find 5 or 6 people like yourself that are willing to build the business and to share with people, you'll be very successful in this industry, regardless of which business you choose to join. But it's all about the vehicle. You've got point A to point B. You're trying to get from point A to point B. It's the vehicle that you use, and this vehicle has got to be the lowest entry point that I've ever seen, and it's going to be easy to share with people. And if you're exactly the opposite, I'm very extroverted. If you're introverted and talking to people or sharing something, it's not your strong point, or it's not something you're comfortable with doing, don't worry about it. $30. What you're doing is you're paying it forward for 2 more people to join your team, and you're headed for success right off the bat. It's going to be super easy to do, and it's one time. Everything I've ever done that I've made a little bit of money at in the very beginning, you got to continue to pay into it month after month after month. Not this. You pay it once, you share it with some folks, and you're off and running. So I'm excited about it. I'm very, very happy that Mike talked to me about this, and I'm ready to go to work. So, Mike, whoever's next.
Thanks, Greg. I'm going
Thank
to go
you.
ahead and put Bruce Martin on real quick. And as Bruce and I have been talking in the last couple of days, and he's super, super excited. Go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Uh, I'm going to talk a little different way, and I'm mainly talking to the new people. Anybody in here that's trying to get signed up. The leadership on this team is it makes a difference. I've been in this business for 25 years. All right, I've been in the businesses where no leadership, you couldn't even hardly talk to your sponsor, much less a guy 2 or 3, 4 or 5 levels up or whatever. In this group here, you can talk to anybody. There's Mike. You can get all the way to Mike. He's at the top of this bunch. You can get to him. There's Candy. There's Mike Woodard. There's me. There's Craig. Anybody. You can talk to them. You can get an answer out of them. You're not left out there on your own. All right. We're all here wanting you to make money. All right. And trust me, these guys do. They want you to make money. They make money, you make money. So makes everybody happy. All right. Mike takes a lot of pressure from people that don't know him that well. All right. He's a guy just like me and you and everybody else, just like us. He's out there trying to make a living, trying to make something work. It's not his fault when something fails. All right. But like I say, the leadership, anybody that hadn't dealt with these people, you'll like it. All right. And as far as the business, Mike, it's fantastic. It's what we're looking for. It's identical to that other business. But the only difference in the two businesses is this one is fixing to launch. All right. So that's what's got us excited. Thank you for letting me talk, and see, I'm making Craig happy back there in the background. But that's all I got. Unless you have something you want to ask me, I'm gonna call it done.
No, thank you, Bruce. Thanks for coming on. I want to see if Candy's ready, and if she's not, I can talk about a few other things. But Candy, you ready to talk?
Yeah. Hey, Mike. As
Hey,
long as you can hear me, okay. Not
I can
having
hear
too
you.
much.
I can hear you perfect, actually.
Okay, super. The background noise is on my part. Yeah, I'm so thankful for the friendship that we've developed, and we met through a whole nother business. And I love that our passion and our goal is to help others. And we've been looking for a way to do that, waiting on another business that we really, really believe could help a lot of people. And when you showed this to me, and I saw the automation, and then after we got that PDF, my eyes opened up, and I just got, it's an excitement, but it's also a relief, because when Mike, yourself, when you're in this industry, you develop relationships and friendships like no other. And you start to care about the people that you've built this relationship with. So when you're looking for a business, you're not just looking for yourself. You're thinking, this could help all of these people that I know, all of these people, that have locked arms together. And I told the creator, Michael and I had a private call today with one of the co-creators of this. And I said, it's like we've been out on an island, and we've been waiting, for this thing to happen in our lives. And you just are sending the ship, my friend. You're sending the ship and saying, yeah, it's time for you guys to earn. And we've figured out a way to do it. And the fact that it is $10, like, spillover shouldn't even be a thought. And the fact that if you can't get two people, that you can actually bless somebody else by spending that $30, you're actually just going to be paying the way for two other people to come in. And I just encourage everyone to read the PDF and to take this serious. And as Michael and I talked about today, I am so serious about this that I'm laying everything else down and focusing 100%, because I believe by doing that, I'm going to help everyone who's aligned with us. And it's time for us to succeed. And just like Craig said, you need the way to do that. You need the vehicle to do that. So another thing that the co-creator said today that just really resonated with me, they said, the money's there. We just created the vehicle to go pick it up. And so that's what we're doing together, my friends. And as far as, how are you going to get people, and are people going to join you? Don't even let that be your question. Just tell yourself, who is not going to align with me on this once they see it? And so, yeah, we're launching on Thursday. What a great surprise. And the fact that we're going to do that means that if you put a focused effort towards this, and Michael's going to be creating a Facebook group page for us, and we're going to be, working with you, showing you, locking arms with you and showing you how to share this. And I believe that everyone who will, put forth that committed effort, if you'll do that, if you will stay positive, you're going to succeed. In one way or another, you're going to succeed. Just decide how far you want to succeed, how much you want to go. Don't even let can you make money if you don't get two people be a question in your mind. You should be saying, how much can I earn if I really commit to this? Let that be your question, and let that be your focus, and you'll go far. You'll finally go far with this. I 100% believe that. And one of the things, when you find out who's behind this, you'll understand even more so why Michael and I and Bruce and Craig and many of us are so excited. So I'm so honored that you all are here and that our team is growing the way that it is. We value that. We respect you, and we want to help you succeed. We are here to help you succeed. That's it. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you, Candy. Thank you very much. So I want to go over a couple things. And first off, we are in what they call, I don't know if they call it pre-launch or if they call it, introduction phase or whatever. It's a private phase. Anyway, we're in a private kind of launch right now. So the official launch is Thursday. They have moved it up a day from Valentine's Day to Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. One of the things that they have asked me, the co-creator, is to not go public with this. So you guys are in a special place right now. Many of you guys have been contacted privately, and through email, through Messenger, through voice call. I can tell you that I've been on the phone since Monday morning until now, nonstop, charging my phone 3 or 4 times a day. or even talking with the charger on. So it's been crazy busy, and for good reason. All right. So we're in a private kind of launch now. We're able to, and I'll go over the steps in a minute, but we're able to sign up and get aligned correct right now, before anyone else, before we launch to the public. So what the creator has asked us to do was not post on social media. Well, just about an hour, hour and a half ago, we found out that we can post on social media, but we can't post the name of the companies yet. So of course, 10 to Infinity and Pop G, we do not want to, you know, publicly announce their names until Friday or until Thursday, till Thursday night after we launch. After Thursday night at 7 p.m., you can post, you can advertise, you can do whatever you want to get others in and others interested. Um, One of the things that I have realized, and to get people interested in my business, is never to post a link on Facebook. So to get you, what you want to do is pique their interest. You want to say something like, "This is amazing. 1,000 people came in 2 days. This is going to be a great time freedom for me," and that's it. Nothing else. Something simple. Um, maybe a picture of something, but um, that's how I've recruited a lot of people over the years. Is I say, message me or call me, and so they'll either email me, call me, or message me, and then I'll give them my link and then share with a video. One thing you don't want to do is you don't want to try to explain everything. I'm going to be honest with you, the Pop G and the way the feeder program is, it's difficult to talk to people about. You can't, if you're new to this, you can't explain it to someone in 5 or 10 minutes. So what I do, and I've done this for years, is I just show them a video. I show them the Zoom, or I'll show them the PDF, or a video or two, and then I tell them, hey, take a look at this. If you're interested, get back with me, and I'll send you my link. Okay, that's how I do it. I just wanted to get that out because there's a lot of people that say I can't sponsor two people, and some of the reasons why is because people just don't click on links. Also, Facebook doesn't like you putting links on posts. They will somehow put you in Facebook jail if you do that quite often. So just a simple little, have a red background or something saying, hey, this is amazing. I just started a new business. If you want to hear about it, I'm going to have time freedom, something like that. You can create your own thing. But what you can also do is look to see what we're posting. Bruce posts a ton. I post a ton. Candy posts a ton. And Craig, he's going to start posting a ton. Just look at our Facebook post and just copy it and do it. So if you get one or two people, that's all you need is two. Anyway, that's just a little suggestion on that part. As far as the business, I'm going to explain next steps and some important things that you need to keep in mind. Next step is if anyone is interested, you need to sign up with someone's Pop G account, someone's Pop G link. Okay, the Pop G link. Go ahead, Craig. You got something?
Yeah, that's the first step. They need to definitely sign up with your Pop G link first before they do anything else. And just make sure that they get that done. Send it to them through an email or send it to them through Messenger. Tell them to take the 5 minutes to get that done. And then if they want to share that, have them start sharing it. But that's got to be the very first step.
Yeah. So I want to emphasize how important it is not to purchase any levels in Pop G. Okay. Do not buy any products. Do not pay any levels or anything. All you're doing is signing up with Pop G. Pop G is going to be the main account where we make all the money. Okay. So how this works is the feeder program, which is called 10 to Infinity. We're going to work that business, that feeder program, and we're going to make money in the feeder program to move that money up to Pop G, and it's going to buy us in those accounts those levels automatically. So once you have a hive filled of 6 people, you automatically, that money goes automatically to the PopG account, and it buys you into the first level automatically. No money out of your pocket, zero. That's why we don't want anyone to pay the $39. That's what it costs to get in the first level, and then it's $100 for the second level. You don't have to pay that in the PopG account. All you have to pay is $10 one time, and then when you start making money in 10 to Infinity, it automatically buys you into those 2 levels. You will see it just happen. It's you could go in, you could sign up, create your hive, go on vacation for 3 days, 4 days to Vegas. I'll meet you there, and then you can come back, and you'll see that you're in your second level. This is so cool because you don't have to hit any buttons, you don't have to do anything, and you just automatically upgrade. So next steps is to get a link from the person that invited you, sign up, and that's it. You can look at the back office, you can see how it works and everything, but do not purchase anything. When the link comes out on Thursday, that's a separate link for 10 to Infinity. You want to sign up as soon as you can. As soon as you sign up, then that's when you start rolling into the hives, and then that's when you're going to start making money in that. So once your hive is filled, 10 to Infinity, we will create another hive for you, and then you'll make more money in that. Then I'll create another hive for you for free, and you'll never have to pay again. So most companies will say, okay, I'm going to create another hive for you. You got to pay another $10. Not in this. You pay $10 one time. Your hive is full. You make $39. You go to the next hive. You don't have to pay $10. It's free. You make $39. You go to the next hive. You make $39, and you keep doing that. Once you make I think it's $135 or something, then you're completely fully upgraded into the PopG account, and then you can start making money in that. You're going to start upgrading from the profits of everything from PopG and from 10 to Infinity. So that's the next step. Is we want to focus on getting people into 10 to Infinity, not PopG. Okay?
So
It's an introduction company that goes into PopG. Yeah, go ahead, Greg.
So that PDF, if you folks have seen the PDF that was shared in the Messenger group, or if somebody has shared that PDF with you about 10 to Infinity, there will be some steps that you have to follow after you get the link for 10 to Infinity. And once you get signed up, there is a way to link 10 to Infinity to PopG. Make sure you have access to that PDF. Don't lose it. Print it off if you need to. Just make sure you follow those steps, because you will have to connect those accounts in order for this to all be automated.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, Craig. So that reminds me. So when you sign up with that link from 10 to Infinity, you're going to have, I think it's like 10 steps. And it's going to say, click on step 1, and then it's going to give you something. Click on step 2, it's going to tell you something. Click on step 3, and it's going to tell you something. I know step 7 is the one that connects you to PopG. So that's why you have to have a free account or a trial. They call it a trial account at PopG. Once you hit that step 7, it's going to something's going to pop up and say, put your login information from PopG in here. And then you put your login information, and then it ties you from 10 to Infinity to PopG. So whenever you make money in 10 to Infinity, your money goes automatically up to the PopG account. So thanks for mentioning that, Craig. So I want to go over briefly. Some of the people say, well, if I heard that I have to have 4 people, 4 personally sponsored people to make money. Or I heard I have to have 8 personally sponsored people to make money. That is not true. Just go into 10 to Infinity, and you will automatically make money right away in the fast track. In order to increase the amount of money that you make, you can have 4 personals and and I won't go into detail, but if you have 4 personals and you can get your teammates to have 4 people to have 4 personals each, you go into what they call a bonus override or bonus infinity. And if you have 8 personals and they all have 8 people, you make a bonus off of that. So you can potentially make even more money by doing that. Don't focus on that right now. Don't even worry about it. It's going to come. It's good. I guarantee you. I hate saying guarantee you, but it's going to happen. Eventually, it's going to happen. So don't worry about getting 4 people. Don't worry about getting 8 people. That's your goal. Don't get me wrong. But for right now, just try to get 2 people. And if you can't get the 2 people, pay the $30 to get the 2 people and in Infinity. And you will see this thing is going to be very, very, very fast moving. When we launch on Thursday, you're going to see, excuse me, you're going to see a lot of people coming in, and you're going to see a lot of activity. And I'm pretty excited about it. And I've gotten hoarse because I'm talking on the phone all day long with different people. And I think they're getting tired of me of calling. But anyway, there's a lot of people coming into this, and it's very exciting. Anything I missed, Bruce, Craig, or anyone else?
Oh, Mike. Hey, maybe explain, and you may have just done it. I'm signing people up here. But anyway, talk about the reasoning for, like, when we got our 10 people and then we're trying to help other people, or, you know, how people will question, why am I signing up under this account? You know, can you share some on that so maybe people will understand that?
Are you talking about giving some personals away? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, like sending another link besides mine.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So what Bruce is talking about is in order to when I talked about the infinity bonuses, the goal is to help others get to a certain point. So if I can get 8 people to each have 8 people, now this is the maximum amount of money that you can make and the maximum bonus. If I can get 8 people to have 8 people each, then I'm at the maximum amount of bonus that I can get within this company. So what Bruce was talking about is I have 50 personals right now. I don't need 50 personals. So from now on, I'm going to be helping other people and maybe sharing other people's links. So it's going to help me. It's going to help that person the same way. So instead of just having my personals, I only need 8. I don't really need 50. I didn't know that in the beginning. I just signed up 50 people in one day. But from now on, what I'm going to do is start helping other people get get a couple people or 4 people or up to 8 people. And then that's what all of us should be doing now is helping others. When you help others succeed, you're helping yourself also. You're helping everyone at the same time. You can elaborate on that, Craig, a little bit. I know, because we spoke about that today.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about sharing is that you help everybody build a little bit quicker. And here's the thing. Some of you out there know a lot of people, and you already have a downline. Let's say that you've brought in another business and you've got 20 people that, if you said, "Hey, we're going to join this, it's $10," and they're like, "Hey, send me your link," and you send it to them and they're ready to sign up. If you can get 8 people signed up and you've got 8 people that are going to pay, then have somebody in that team start sending their link, and then you can share their link until they've got 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. If you are that good at building a team, all you need is 8, and then you can help somebody else get 8. You're still going to win. It's still going to help you build not only your own hive but their hives, because when they succeed, you're going to succeed. If you guys have ever listened to anything that Zig Ziglar's put out there, you help enough people get what they want, and ultimately you're going to get what you want in return. It's just automatic. So yeah, it's a great thing to be able to share. So if you're really good at building teams, or you have a lot of people that work with you and they've worked with you in the past and they're willing to move forward with you again, then once you have 8 people signed up, start taking the links from your team and sharing those links with other people that are interested. So I mean, it's a great deal. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to help everybody. And if you read that PDF, that's what the owner of the company wants to do. He wants to share the love. So it's a great way to do it.
All right, thanks, Craig. So I see a question on here. Can you have?
SD card that's in there is not supported.
No, wait, what?
I have a 4 gigabyte SD card on my tablet, and all of a sudden it's saying it's not supported. It used to work just fine.
All right, guys, I had to mute a couple people out. But hey, I saw a question there. Can we have more than one position? Yes, you can. I know some people that have signed up their wife, their kids. They also sign up theirself twice. You can do that if you want. Just remember, though, that for every position that you have, you should be able to get 2 people at $10 for each one of those. One of the things that I haven't mentioned yet is when we start making good money in this, I will be helping many of you guys in my downline and securing my business and securing a lot of your other businesses by paying people in. So 10 to Infinity is going to have what they call a PIF button. It may or may not be active on Thursday, but it will be eventually. I would probably give it no later than a week. So let's say someone comes in to 10 to Infinity and they say, I don't have the $10 or I don't have the $30. You could actually, what they call PIF, it's paying it forward for someone that joined for free, and you can pay for them right out of your profits. So if you wanted to do that, they're going to have that in there, and that's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to be doing a lot of that. As I told you, my goal is to help others. So I'm not going to be greedy and just say, hey, I'm going to take my $5,000 a week and just buy a BMW, which I will, but an electric one. But my goal is to help others to be able to buy that BMW and succeed. If I help, 100 people or 1,000 people make money, I'm always going to be secure with my business. So, and I've spoken to many of the leaders here, and they're going to be doing the same thing. They're going to be piffing people in. So our business, just so you know, our business is going to grow. It's going to just grow super fast once the money starts coming in. And we could be making money as quickly as Friday and Saturday. So that is amazing. Anything else that I've missed? I could take a couple questions, and then we're going to end this because we're going on 45 minutes now.
I saw a question in there. Somebody asked where the PDF was. If you're not in the Facebook Messenger, get back with the person that's invited you, that you've signed up with the PopG link, that shared this with you and gave you this Zoom meeting. Get back with them. Ask them to add you into the Facebook Messenger. The PDF is in there. We'll send it again when we turn this video off, just to make sure that it stays fresh. We'll try to send it again tomorrow morning, just so that it stays fresh and that you don't have to search back through pages and pages. But that PDF is essential to read and to learn and to understand. We are going to do a Q&A, Mike. Is that correct? On a later date?
On a later date, yeah. The next Zoom we'll do a Q&A. One last thing before I let everybody go, and it's an important question that a lot of people were asking, and it's mostly international people that are outside the U.S. The first question is, how am I going to be able to pay for 10 to Infinity? So last I heard is that you can use a credit card or Bitcoin to pay for 10 to Infinity, and you're able to pay your $10 or $30 that way. And then the next question is, how do I get paid out from PopG? Once I make the money, how do I get it out of there? So at this time, from my knowledge right now, from looking at the back office, there's 2 options. Actually, there's 3 options. Sorry. There's PayPal, that you can withdraw directly to PayPal. There is Google Pay, which Craig is a fan of. And the reason why we're a fan of it is because you can attach your bank account to Google Pay. And then once that pay gets sent to Google Pay, it goes directly into your bank account. So that's pretty cool. There's no freeze on your money in case, like, if PayPal wants to freeze your money, they can do that with Google Pay. It goes directly into your bank account. And I know,
Yeah.
Craig, you unmuted
It's
yourself.
the Google Pay. If you sign up Google Pay using your bank debit card, so everybody has a debit card that's linked to either their checking account or their savings account. If you sign up with Google Pay and you use that debit card, it takes minutes. And I mean, I've got adult children. They like to be on my family plan for my Verizon cell phone, and that's how they pay me. And when I send that request, they usually send it back to me within 5 or 10 minutes. They have to pay me every month so I can pay that bill. I mean, that money's within it. It's never taken more than 10 minutes to have the money in there, so it's pretty fast.
So I'll give you an example. I didn't believe Craig when he told me to sign up with Google Pay. So I said, "Hey, send me $1 in Google Pay." He sent me $1, and then I looked in my bank account. I have an app for my bank account, and it was in my bank account within a minute. So it's pretty dang cool. But anyway, those are the options for the U.S. And there is another option for international people and U.S. people. What they have is what they call it a MasterCard or a Visa card. I'm not sure if it's a Visa or Master. I'm pretty sure it's a MasterCard. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to sign up for this MasterCard, and they're going to give you this MasterCard account, and then you can have them transfer the money directly to that card. The card does cost money. It's $9.95 for the card if you have a balance in your back office of less than $100. So you can purchase that card and they can send it to you. If you have a balance of $100 or more, you can order the card and it's free, completely free. You don't have to pay anything. So I highly suggest just waiting till you get $100 in your back office, order the card, and you got a free card, and you can transfer the money directly to that card. And that's how the international people. I'm going to talk to the owner here soon, and I'm going to see if they have crypto or Bitcoin option a little bit later. I have no idea if they're even thinking about it or not, but Bitcoin and crypto is my favorite. There's reasons why, but I would love to have them be able to move that money directly to my Bitcoin account. But we'll see. I don't know if that's an option. I don't know if they're even thinking about it, but I'll let you guys know on the next Zoom. And I wanted to go over that because that was the biggest question I had that everyone was asking me. I hope you guys take this serious because hold on a minute. I'm gonna have to leave because someone in the kitchen just fell or something. So I'm gonna have to leave, and I hope you guys got a lot of education from this, and we'll have another Zoom soon. Thanks everybody, and we'll call it a good night.